Hello everyone, how you all doing? It's just a short public service announcement. As you can see, for some strange reason, I'm getting away with murder and my layout is in my house set up. Now there is a very good reason for that, and that is because this coming Saturday, the 21st, is AGR Model Railway Store's 10-year anniversary open day. AGR obviously run by my best mate Anthony. So he had a crazy idea before, why didn't I bring my layout to the show? And then about 6 weeks ago, I was like, it's doable, let's do it. So I've got some boards of Tim Horn to extend it all into a 19 by 8 foot layout. And we have been very, very busy. My friends have been mucking in this past week. The rest of it, I've been slowly chugging along, doing little bits and bobs. So we have coming to the show, all of this. So this is the 12 foot station as you know it. So we'll walk up this way. Obviously, it's a bit of a mess at the minute. It's a building site. So we've got the 12 foot station here. This will be coming to the show. Then we have something new that's not been seen on YouTube yet. This is Watford South Junction. I've been rapidly trying to build this. We've got lots of nice little bits on there. I've built a canal. We've got some nice Met style bridges done by Bunter's Yard for me, and other sort of bits going in. We've got some nice timber serve cable gantries and cabling to go in, whether we get time or not, because it is currently Wednesday night before the Saturday. Friday afternoon it needs to start going to Anthony's to be set up. Obviously it's not all been tested yet. It's all wired for block detection, so I'm hoping that we can get some automation working, because going to the event is James Hudson from DCC Train Automation with his demo stands, with his iTrain layout and the Viceman car setup. So yeah, we've got the Croxley/Watford Junction area, and below it there's another piece of it which goes on the back. Then the other end, if I take you up this side, I'll try and ignore the mess, but this is going to be a big viaduct scene going all the way around to the back. And it's going to be a mishmash of bits I like, just like the rest of the layout. So the viaduct will be in the style of South Harrow Viaduct, which is on the Piccadilly line. We've even got the little spur which used to go to the gasworks, which will eventually be on there. Then we've got some Metroland style houses going in, much like what I grew up in. We will have a Viceman car motion moving vehicle set up on this. So we're going to have a main road here, as you can see. This is going to be the main street going under the railway. Then the moving vehicles will branch off. They'll go up the residential street. They'll come round under the railway again where this bus is, and they will travel along the front. We'll go from there, and then just over the back here before we get to the fiddle yard, eventually I'm trying to squeeze in a diorama of the London Overground. So just a 2-track bit. So you'll have one bridge here for cars, and then you'll have another bridge here for the Overground, because I do have a CMAC Class 378 that I built for that purpose. So yes, the fiddle yard, one board is here. I'm just wiring it up. One board is there, ready to go. Another board in the cabin behind me, which is currently bare baseboard. It's the only board that's got no track on it, but that's easy enough. It doesn't take long to do a fiddle yard. So then we've got the other missing board, which is the curve board, which goes all the way up around that end to join onto the fiddle yard. That's all done, wired, finished, ready to go, just needs painting. And then we are good to go. Obviously, as you will have noticed, there on the junction, being a junction, there are 2 different routes. So this is the route the trains will take. They will go round the back to the fiddle yard, and then eventually they will have the option of carrying on straight. This is laid so that it will bolt on to my existing branch line. So you've got the cut and cover board, which is 4 foot long, which goes from 2 foot, tapers down to 1 foot. So that bolts straight up to this. The track is all done for that purpose. And then on the end of that, of course, I can have my little branch line terminus station. So that would add another 9 foot onto the end here. Of course, with time constraints, this is just going to stay as it is for this weekend and also next weekend, because I'm also attending Rapido Railix show next Friday and Saturday. So if you can't make AGR's open day this Saturday, sadly, then you do have Rapido Railix in a week's time. So come and say hello. Hopefully it will all run and look smart enough and presentable. Bear in mind, the layout is a massive work in progress. It's not going to be a finished layout. We're basically taking it on a whim and just sort of seeing at what point we can get to. And I'm trying to make it look as pretty as it can in time. So you'll have to bear with me for that. And then in due course, of course, we'll get the Viaduct scene sorted, and that will be done for Cheshire show next year, which I believe I'm booked in for. But yeah, bit of a mouthful. Please come and support Anthony at his AGR open day this Saturday, 21st of September. So off the top of my head, I can't remember exactly, there will be some displays or with Bachmann, Hornby, Peco are coming. Obviously James Hudson from DCC Train Automation. I will be there with my layout. There will be a second-hand stall by AGR, and I think hopefully it'll just be a nice social day out to celebrate Anthony making it to the 10-year mark with his great little business. So yeah, hopefully it's a good day. Fingers crossed we can see you all there. I've got a couple of good friends helping me out who also have helped me with a few bits like scenery and stuff like that. And finally, thank you to the missus for not killing me. Bye-bye. See you Saturday, hopefully.